A lot of you won't like what I'm about to say. I'm going to give you a sober outlook on the future of Elden Ring PvP, and I will get attacked for this because a lot of people won't like what they hear, just like when I gave my thoughts on patch 110, which I was completely vindicated on in every point. In fact, I actually understated some things like how long it would be until they fixed patch 1.10 with an update, which we know now was basically a year. Anyway, the way things go historically with PvP patches after the DLC is we get maybe 3 or 4 patches, probably 3. So the outlook is already not looking good because we got 1 patch when the DLC dropped. We're probably going to get 3 more maybe. And we just burned 2 with this patch 1.13, and I'll explain what I mean. This patch was so bad. It was somehow worse than 110 in every way that, we've obviously wasted this patch making the game worse. And then the next patch is going to be burned just fixing the really obvious broken stuff. They're not even going to get into all the other really necessary balance things we need. So that leaves us with basically 1 patch, maybe 2 if we're extremely lucky, which I doubt, that FromSoft will give us to balance the game, which, as we know, is not going to be enough. There's too much wrong with this. The game is simply cooked. There's just not enough resources. And speaking of resources, FromSoft is also supporting another active PvP game, which they've really never done before, and that is Armored Core 6. So they're spread extremely thin across 2 games. They already can't balance a PvP game, as we know, as it is. And now they've got to do it for 2 at the same time. And on top of that, Japan is going through some economic turmoil, and lots of game studios have been laying off people. I would not be surprised to hear that Bandai Namco is restructuring, that From Software is restructuring. So they, just in a practical sense, in real life, they don't have the resources either. So this game is kind of cooked, guys. Don't get your expectations too high. There's still nothing else like it. It's a very fun game, but it is what it is.